Adusi.
Because there was not a single A-level school in the whole of West Nile.
Aduskulari West Nile Pirlaru school ozi haya nila alungwingwenda matata yu.
There was not a single A-level school in the whole of northern Uganda.
School haya nila northern Uganda si piri alulanda yu.
There was not a single A-level school in the whole of eastern Uganda.
Idini sekere itu kakaleru school ozeta alungwingwi haya nilanda yu.
The A-level schools were only 6 in the whole of Uganda.
School haya ruriki kendali fezia Uganda ntulusi piri.
St. Mary's College Kisubi,
Alurendo vaka St. Mary's Kisubi,
Budo,
Azirendo vya Budoi,
Ntare,
Azirelo vya Ntarei,
Namagunga,
Azirelo vya Namagungai,
Gayaza.
Azirelo vya Gayazai.
Somebody told me Nabingo, but I was not sure myself. I never heard of it, but somebody said Nabingo was already A-level.
Jobazi joine zi panda haya turenda Nabingoi, lakini fi itiga le kontra chiari tujo ini deni.
Now, Chairman Yumbe, come and tell us how many A-level schools do we have in Yumbe now?
Chairman Yumbe, memo mani lula A-level schools kituda Yumbe district gara si.
Your Excellency, we now have 6 A-level schools in Yumbe.
In Yumbe alone, 6 A-level schools. The boys who were coming with us at Ntare, Lematia, Javuru, the one from Moyo, I have forgotten his name, Kotevu, all of them, they were telling us they were coming from there was an O-level school here called what? In Nyapea. They were all talking of Nyapea. Nyapea was O-level.
Josada si school dolu idoto sini aluka kwere chajo suga amaru do tira rendalu na pea e.
So Samuel Baker was O-level.
Atava Samuel Baker idifa gandalu sini aluba ni sube.
Teso College Aloy, it was O-level.
Jo Teso College Aloy idifa gandalu sini aluba ni sube.
Even Muiri was O-level. Even Muiri was O-level.
Muiri vandalu sini aluba ni sube.
Now you hear that in Yumbe alone, Aringa is a small part of West Nile. There are now 6 A-level schools.
Jomiduda rara Aringa lobi mbirangaru kaleka West Nile endi alagaru gugo school sini Asia Turiki kidovazia.
These are the government ones.
The kidogamen de digariki.
How about the secondary school, the health center 3s in Yumbe?
Your Excellency, as I talk, we have 26 health center 3s, but under UCREP, Uganda COVID Response Recovery Program, we are constructing 6 more health center 3s to be upgraded. So before the end of this year, we'll have 36 health center 3s.
So you hear, you people, you hear. There are now 26 health center 3s in Yumbe alone, and they are building another 6. You go and check at Independence how many dispensaries were there. Our default, you go and sit down.
Jodi that deni Yumbe kata luodusi. Irwajo makumve health center 3 diki kido kaliri dezia. Igodo dumu check levulele. Sanda amaki wutukuru sujo wadasi kendra siyani.
Therefore, if somebody says they have forgotten combatants,
Jo bazidi dosi joa imeviba ijo ex-combatants kitigara yani.
it is not fair.
Adudo ijo ngba pirilaku.
Because the combatants also have children.
Aduskulari combatant diki ibanti kivachi.
They are studying in these schools.
Kiva unito uni school nga ikegade.
They are going to these health centers.
Kijova yani ru kiva mwiru ajo ikegale.
So that is the issue. The issue is that You can't try to do everything at the same time.
Ijo darare dos gairi. Michi joki nga peri pale loga ku.
It's not good planning.
Adu utitanga mukela ku.
When I stayed in Luero
Jo sanda yu ajo luero garisi.
for 5 years,
You are daily tow.
I was not on tourism.
Jo endaga tourism gaku.
I was not on holiday.
Jo endava ava lingaga ku.
I wanted to capture Kampala, but I couldn't.
Jo ich ilenda Kampala ro lakini ruva gerisiku.
I had to build.
Jo ido do di isie.
So let's accept that discipline of one by one makes a bundle.
Jo ledo ma ikido sira arutanga alo mi wa alo bedi kiru takedu yoru yari.
And in the Bible, it says there is a time for everything.
Jo Biblia ga jo ijo piriba sachi.
In the book of Ecclesiastes,
Jo buku Ecclesiastica.
I was a member of the Scripture Union, although these religious people they don't acknowledge me, but I was a member of the Scripture Union. I was after the president.
Jo ile jo mini ini imiurazigi ni gerisi spiritual union kuni adan si enda si va president lai.
That there is time for everything.
Jo sa piriba ijo chi kan ku ijo piriba sa chi.
So therefore, the time has now come for settling the issue of the ex-combatants.
Jo sa cha dobo ijo ex-combatant badiga rezinga do. Bade sakiti jo rigada komta ndaru. Ijo jimisema ability lijo da rejuadi.
But again, we shall do it in phases.
Jo itoka ngara ala ngala alu pale alo do turisene do tutudiga lero.
In Luo, they taught me the word mot.
Jo luoga impaki I alomvia mot.
How do you say it in Rugubara?
Alu pale alu miuba alu.
Ah, that one there.
Johnny. That's not the thing.
So this time,
Johnny is slowly.
I spoke with my daughter there,
But it's okay.
Oleru. I spoke with Oleru, my daughter there,
Joy Jijo is Epulерube.
and I said, we need 26 billion, I think. That's what you told me, 26 billion.
Yes, Your Excellency, sir.
We need 26 billion to finish the UNLF.
Jo ale peririga send billion kalir jazia ijo do UNRF badri ex-combatants ezi pinir de beri dejo West Nile gada perire.
So I said, for this occasion, let's come with 1 billion and pay some.
Jo ijo dosi and romuju mudigada rega adu di billion ezelo ido dosi badi kufe. Thank you, Your Excellency.
And launch the payment.
Ado sendru badi kufe ngoniari kifungula cheini ta muzemu to chelela.
And in the new financial year, which is starting in July, we pay 13 billion.
Jo imbazi amopidisi amadova send ezeji billion mutitina avasi badi baimpi kufe.
And in the other year, after you have elected NRM, the next financial year,
Jo atiki the election NRM de niya gaga di bebo. Adova send da baimpi da do dosibari ki do fega.
we pay another 12 billion.
Adova send ezi billion mutitirilaji badi kufe jo.
We can pay all 26 billion at a go, but we shall forget other things, because the other things, you are not dealing with one problem.
Jo send a billion kalir drezia de tabi go fiago di dara. Lakini udro fiago di da piri chotiani. Ijo zidi kitiga adofu ijo vira.
So that's why you put something here, you put something there, because you have got so many things to deal with.
Ijo di dosika imindre. Mijo rukuti mezi atribado, meziga tribado adu skulari. ijo mini le banga kiro zirari ki wewero.
Because we are repairing the road from Nebi to Arua. Here it is in a bad situation.
Jo udira eniriga amador vale mo geremati do pinne biga mo perua ga de zarura. Idi vale o mutula ki kura badu selaro.
And we are repairing it.
Amados vura ini azilanga.
Many other things.
Ijo zimingi dikebe piri.
So please accept this principle of mot. One by one makes a bundle.
Jo ito si me alu mi ba alu di kiru trake kodri yoru ya di ama ikide yu.
I want to congratulate General Saleh and Bamuze.
Jo ile General Saleh now at for fair azila General Bamuze
for negotiating the peace agreement.
Ibaki rijo senju di baijo jojora resi.
And I'm glad about the message of General Moses Adi of today, which was very well, very good.
Jo ikosisana General Moses Aliba ijo di tanje manitarisi.
Which was, please stop unnecessary fighting.
Jota amabeki di demiri rudi cha.
Because fighting is like surgery.
Jodu skulari it is a sabacha jodeni.
Sometimes doctors may have to operate on a patient
Aziga doctor kemi mi lale
to cut off some parts of his body.
Kiva se kozimiru kulira kiki benve.
But you don't have operation every time there is a headache, you operate.
Judu piri dogati mitikadezani leva ucha imitikadilaku.
Indigestion, you operate.
Imi fit no zaza kubugale miva le ucha alaku.
Coughing, you cut the chest.
Iti dogale gami avase mi mesiti di lera alaku.
You are going to finish people.
Iti ngadeni ya ni doba kulipiri. Kan kumiki chayote.
Surgery is a means of last resort.
Joba changadi. Iti tijon mi sogamini cheidera ito zirikimi ndepire njekari.
When the doctors have tried tablets, they have tried injections, they have tried other methods, they are not working, that's when they say, the only solution is to cut.
Jo doctor dikide mini irwa feriki irwa tieriki fenga keziku ufe susuru kinga keziku yani kido jwa misogariga chiko ucha domi chacha.
Like when we had to fight, it was because there was no other way.
Jo sasa adienda amadi konipedari ijo zido idi amichora la dau amamto morala idiru lediga.
But now, what are you fighting for?
Odi dariga ijo domi lejo mujo digari dodo.
You can elect the leaders you want.
Mi delay mini loyari ke mi te mingako pera.
Every 5 years.
Ele tofu tiga.
So what is the fighting for?
Wijo dojo adiba mo digari dodo ni.
So you find that the wrong ideology, but also wrong methods.
Uratango njiri ova nijonga siakuri.
So I want to congratulate General Moses Adi.
Joy let us see Urida Moses Ali ki group itebe. Ibane award for fair.
Because as he said in his speech,
Sasa idi joy joti di jodar kega reni.
When we met in Libya,
Sa iyusuju di be Libya garisi.
we agreed to work together.
Ye endara longa zengoluga.